Holy moly, we're back. Oh, God. Why is there a random dot? Is that on my screen or what was that? There's like a spot right there. Go away. When I get closer, is it on my screen? Oh, God. Maybe? It's still there. What is it doing there? Goodness gracious. Hello? Oh, but when I get up close, it goes away. How rude. Spot be gone, please. Maybe, 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 maybe. I don't know what it's from. Now it's gone. What the heck is it the light? Oh, it is. Spot's be gone. We did it. Okay. Hello. We are doing this lovely, the end of Nano Tag that Emma I just got a notification across my phone that someone wants to share my photos. So hold on, we gotta deal with that real quick. If it's not spots, it's photos. You know, something's gotta give. And it's about to be my lunch. Anyway, we are here doing the end of NaNoWriMo Tag by Emma Bennett. So I will link her down below. Please go check her out. She's so awesome. I found her this year. So happy I did. Anyway. Let's do this before something else distracts me. I need to go take my meds. It's fine. Number 1. There are 10 questions. So we're going to start, obviously, right off with number 1. I really want to do a tag where I do it backwards, just for the fun of it. Question 1 is, what made you decide to... Am I reading this right? What made you decide to attempt NaNoWriMo this year? NaNoWriMo at this point is basically a tradition for me. This kind of goes into question 2, so I'm just going to read it out and give you that. Of how many times have you attempted previously? A lot. I'm going to switch over real quick and show you this. This is my first recorded Nano book. Recorded. I did Nano a few years before I realized that they had a website. I had heard about it. I didn't realize you could make an account and track it. Here, I just heard NaNoWriMo is you write 50,000 words in a year. And so since then, I have been doing it. So I started in like 9 or 10, I think, because this was 11 and this was not my first one. So then I obviously have... This one I got closer to. Obviously, this was like early high school at this point, and I was not in a point where I was like, oh, I can just easily write 50k words. That one I think was my closest. In high school, yes. This is a project that has been scrapped. This one is on a burner to maybe get to sometime. I don't remember what this one was. So glad for that. And then Camp Nano, I started Camp Nano because I heard that they had camp as well. And obviously I was like, I'm going to do the whole thing. I hadn't even won Nano yet. I'm not sure why I thought I could do that one. And then this one is still a book that is a work in progress. I only got 30k words, 36k words on that. This one was a camp one. Why didn't I do that? Oh, that was right in college. So I was like... So this was the first year I won. This book has actually been combined with another book. And maybe one day I will actually finish it. But I ended up combining 2 different books into one. And this was one of the ones that got combined. Combined. Oh my god. And then, obviously I tried to write it again. Didn't do anything. Not sure what that one was. This was a rewrite of the first book I did in like 2009. So I think this was actually might have been my first Nano project that I rewrote again. Then I was going to rewrite it again. Didn't do anything. This was also during college, and college was a really bad time for me. Especially these later years, 2017 and whatnot was a really bad year for me. So Camp Nano, obviously Nano. 2017, I only got that much done. And then seminar. I don't know why I never tracked this, because I definitely did that. Because that was my final project in college. So, you know. Then I was like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then this, and this one, obviously, that was just a bad year. 6,000 words, it's fine. This was the one that was the perfect meshed with another book redone. I was going to do it for these 2 camps. Both of them, things happened, I didn't get to it. And then Nano, this is where my streak starts. 19, 20, oh wait, no, that's camp. This one actually, these were both 2019. I started this one, realized I needed a lot more to do with it. So I'm like, I'm going to switch. I switched like 10 days into this one. I still managed to win. And then Wolf Creek was Camp Nano. Look at that. I could have won Nano. I did the entire first draft. This one I was like, I'm going to write the second book. And then I was like, no, you got to go redo the first one. And then this one, that's Coyote again. That was my 2020 novel. I still got to go redo this because I need a lot more world building. I have some secret projects that are here. Secret. You will never know. That was last year's project. I did that one. This was me being like, I want to do these, but I don't know what to do for them. So we're just going to throw things together. Clearly. And then, obviously, this year. So, I have done it a while. I have won 6 times. This was my 6th win. But, yeah. So, obviously, I have a lot of projects here that have been done and worked on. So, I gotta attend to my lunch during this next one. But, number 3 is, did you prep during Preptober? Yes, my first time. I normally don't prep. I am a planter by heart. I come up with just enough to get me a basic idea, and then I roll with it and go from there. I feel like I'm like in a magical like Wizard of Oz moment right now with the steam. Yeah, I usually do not plan. I am like, I got this idea, I got some characters, let's go. I have lots of noodles. A lunch. There has been a few times where I have gone in, just been like, I want to write something, and I'm going to balls to the wallet and just straight up make things up on the fly. And I think I won once with one of those. So, I also, my newest book that has just come out, The Gift, was literally a balls to the wall. It wasn't for Nano, but it was, I was like, for the 25 days of Christmas, December 1st to 25th, I'm going to write a chapter a day of a Christmas book. I went in with no ideas. I sat down on day 1 and I just started writing. So, but this time I did plan it out because I have been working on this story for 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. I really got into a good mindset with it, a good gig, like getting on with it right when COVID hit. And this book is an apocalyptic where the apocalypse happens because a virus sweeps through the population and wipes out like 98% of them. So clearly with COVID happening, I was like, this is hitting a little too close to home. I don't want to deal with this right now. So I put it off. That's when I really worked on my poetry book and then The Gift, which are both published and you can find. But this story has been burning, begging to be written for years now. So here we are. Because of that, I have had lots of ideas of where it needs to go. Plus, it started out as 2 characters and like a love story and apocalypse to just straight up dark and gory, disgusting survival. And I say that because I want people to know that, like, this is a dark book. It's going to be a series of 4, I think. But it is very dark. It is heavy. I will obviously include trigger warnings for people when I publish this. But it is heavy. And so I'm not going to shy away from it of being like, this is dark. Be warned. But yeah, so I wanted to plan things out because I had added more point of views. There's a total of 5, and I wanted to make sure I had a general line for each to follow through. You may have seen my Preptober playlist, but I decided I was going to be chaos because I am just straight chaos all the time, and do a little series where I prepped using different methods. And so you can go look at all of those right here on my channel and see what I did to prep for this. So, number 4 is what resources helped you during Nano. My biggest resource, I think, was Twitch writing community. This community is the bomb, I swear. Yeah, if you are not part of Twitch yet, please go join and like participate in the writing community because they are all amazing. It is so much fun, and we're just like all supportive of each other. It's just such a great environment. Like, love it, absolutely love it. And obviously live streaming, you know, you get to talk right with people. So that has been one of my biggest, if I was kind of slumping a little bit with writing, I'd go find someone doing sprints and join in and go from there, because that's how I would stay motivated. That, or I joined the Maine, because I live in Maine, NaNoWriMo Discord, and they run sprints there, and that is awesome as well. So briefly kind of showing you guys this is the Maine Nano Discord. It is amazing. There is so many people in here, so you get to do all kinds of fun stuff with everybody. And there's an entire sprint channel. Let me find it. There's a long sprints where they're longer, and then just a regular sprint. And so we like hang out and sprint together. So this has been helpful. But also, I'm going to do a little shout out to my girl, Lyora. Give you a little heart, Lyora. And I will tag her down below. But this is one of the writers here on Twitch that does some writing. And then as you can see, this is a writer, supernatural writer. She does some fitness and health stuff as well. Game of Tomes. Writer Greg. Lyora, this one does it too. I can't remember how to pronounce the name. But then I have all kinds of channels that I follow, and a lot of them are writers. So there is so many out here that you can pop into and join in and have one heckin' good time with, get some writing in, and then you see like she's got a task list. You could add tasks there using commands in her chat and do tasks all together. So I love the writing Twitch community. They have been getting me through Nano the past couple years, and 100% recommend going and checking out some of these amazing writers. Number 5 is, what problems did you face? Lack of motivation. That is my number 1 killing problem for anything I'm doing writing. I will get to a point where I'm like, I haven't run out of ideas. I haven't like gotten to burnout, but I'm just like, I gotta write this. Why can't it just write itself? Like, please and thank you. Here, I'll give you the pen. I'll put the laptop on the document. Just write yourself. Of course, it can't write itself, so now we're stuck doing it for it. But that's been my biggest problem. Obviously, when I first started, it was words per day, but then I went to school for creative writing, and you had to write a lot of words per day for things. So at that point, it kind of just became something easy. I have done full-on 14,000 word days before. So you just kind of get to a point where the word count no longer is a thing, because, you know, you get into the groove of doing a lot of words and whatnot, and as long as the ideas are running, just fly with the words. So pretty much the problem is just my brain going, why do we have to write this? It can write itself. Well, it can't, so yeah. Number 6. What was your favorite Nano beverage and snack? Snack, this year I did the advent calendar, so I kind of relied on my candy each day, which easily my favorites was the gummy bears. I love those gummy bears. They are the best gummy bears. I will fight people on this, because they're just so soft and they're so juicy and like, ugh, delicious. And beverage, it usually is hot cocoa, but I think this year it was root beer because I've been very addicted to McDonald's root beer. Don't ask me why. Every time I see McDonald's, I'm like, gotta get that root beer. Gotta get it. And it's only like $1 for a large. So, you know, like a big cup like this, $1. Kind of a steal. So yeah, that's my beverage. If you ever want to get me anything for any reason, just get me a gift card to McDonald's so I can just go buy root beers. I just put cheese on my noodles and now my brain is going, you wanted buttered noodles. I'm like, really? Now we do this? Ugh. Number 7 is, did you enjoy your Nano experience? I love Nano. Every year, I get so excited for it. It comes around and I'm like, Nano, 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 Nano. I love Nano. I love finding people's videos here on YouTube of them doing it and watching them. I love following along with people's journeys on Twitch. I love Nano. Hands down. Just love it. Did I win Nano is number 8. And yes, I did. I think I won on like the 23rd. I was just flying right along. And I probably could have won earlier, but with all my little challenges I gave myself, sometimes I became restricted to how many words I could do during a day, or I restricted myself because it was a pain in the butt. There are a few I was like, why have I done this to myself? But I am going to go through all of those with all of the quotes and everything and put them as a free downloadable on my website, which you'll be able to find my website down below. And that way people can do them for camp or Nano or just the writing challenge. And I'll add more than there was so that people can go in and select ones they might want to do or not want to do, kind of thing. Like, not everybody has a typewriter, so obviously not everyone would be able to do the typewriter one. So, number 9 is, what is your final word count for Nano? I think it was 62,000. 62,297 words, which is pretty awesome. And number 10 is, will you be attempting NaNoWriMo next year? Yes. At this point, if I don't attempt Nano, it is because something big is happening during November, and I just cannot afford to do it mentally. But otherwise, I will always be doing Nano. Alright everybody, that was the end of Nano Tag. I am going to go hang out with Lyora in her chat, so make sure you go drop her a follow down below. My Twitch is also linked. I do writing stuff as well as gaming, so if you want to connect with some writing live streams every now and again, if you go through my videos, you'll see I have posted some of the VODs from the live streams that I've done in the past. I forgot to put up my 5K writing challenge and now it's gone and I am so mad, but yes. So make sure to do that. Go give her a follow. Make sure to give Emma a follow for this awesome tag, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everybody.